So I'm going to present today in this session how you can get more of your Power BI reports with Powerapps. So I want to show you guys what you can do and make of solutions with combining these two technologies in Microsoft. In this session, I will not go through like the code, how to set up the Powerapps, but I want to show you how it works and what you can do with it. So let's get started. My name is Victoria Dessen. I live in Norway. Have been working with the Power Platform for like 7 years. I think I was my IT department was pretty quick on it, so I was lucky. Now I work as a consultant and I advise and develop analytic solutions for customers, mostly in the Power Platform, other stuff too. And I love working intersection between business and technology. So that's my main area. I want to make solutions that is exciting for the business user and gives them value in their daily lives at work. So, yeah, so I want to just know which kind of people that's in here. Have you been developing solution with the combining Power BI and Powerapps, or just Power BI, or just Powerapps, or have you used such solutions, or none of the above? So try to like getting it more fun. So if you can comment in a chat the emoji that's beside the answer. I've been very happy about it. So it's a lot of Power BI users and Power BI developers. I'm going to have a brief introduction to Power BI Canvas and the Powerapps Canvas and Powerapps. And I think it's not necessary to know Powerapps that well to join this session. Okay. Further. So the agenda for this session is a brief introduction to Powerapps. What are the benefits of using Powerapps? When to use Powerapps? Then Canvas is one of 3 app types in Powerapps. More to that. And then I will go through 3 examples of how you can level up the Power BI report by using Powerapps with that demo called Yummy Stores that I made. So enjoy. So yeah, what is Powerapps? Powerapps is one of the tools in the Power Platform that gives you the chance to make business apps easily by no code, low code, and quickly. It can be big apps, or it can be small specific apps for only a few users. mostly I think about like the Powerapps is in combination with the PowerPoint, Access, and Excel, and want to make a better interface for the business users. And there are 3 types of Powerapps. In this session, I only want to talk about Canvas, but model-driven apps and portal apps is also a function in here. But the Canvas app is like the app you use to combine with Power BI. Portal apps is more like a website, and the model-driven is more like dynamics, relationships, and quick, fast interface. But you can also embed the Powerapps Canvas in a model-driven app. So, yeah. So what's the benefit? You can seamlessly integrate it to Power BI. You can make like, if you need manual input of data, you can enforce quality and security. What the people see, what the people can edit, what the people can put in there. So if you have like a Excel sheet that people is putting in manual data and it always gets messed up, please use Powerapps for that. Makes it possible to interact with the existing business data and fill in additional information. So you can, by using Power BI and Powerapps, you can like put in some information like a percentage and then make a measure in DAX to like enforce change in the main data from other places. So you can pretty much make a lot of fun stuff. And you can design the app from scratch. Like I said before, it's like it reminds me of PowerPoints, but you can also use some templates. I haven't been using that. I love making it from scratch. So yeah. So when to use Powerapps Canvas? Necessary data that's not fit in the main system. So I don't like Excel when there's many people that is going to write in or update it. So please try it out if you have some Excel input in your Power BI report. And when I say when it doesn't fit in the main system, please check if it's possible to get the information where it's needed, like product information. If it can be held in the main system, please do that, not make another dimension of products, for example, to maintain 2. So that's just a recommendation. Interface for triggers, you can make buttons to trigger Power Automate, for example, and then make the business user more, enable them to do more with the security. So yeah, that's also fun. Yeah, and take ownership to the data. So you can, like, if you have a list with the mapping, for example, instead of hard coding or have an Excel that nobody finds, you can like enforce the users to update it and take ownership to the data, so you don't get blamed when it's not updated. Yeah, and the need of interact with the business data, quality, yeah, percentage, editing, and so on. So I want to like go through some examples. I'm going to talk, it's 3 examples, and I want to talk about like what's the need, why is this function valuable, the solution, how you can build it with the Power BI and Power App, and then go to some details. And like I said in the start of this session, I don't going to go to like the code, but if you have some time left after the session or I'm finished, we can just go deeper if someone's interested in that. And the examples I want to go through is comments, tags, and scenarios. Yeah, more to this. But before that, I want to explain a little bit context about the demo company. Yummy Stores is selling chewing gum and chocolate. They have sales report with the products and stores and sales. So pretty much a simple report. The business user want to like tag the products with priority, comments on the sales, and create scenarios based on change in cost, price, and volume. Yeah, and the previous year. So the components in this solution is Powerapps. The storage is Azure SQL, and visualization and calculation is Power BI. And then I have embedded the Powerapps in Power BI. So when I go like start a project and think, okay, this is a function the business user want, I like to make the app so seamlessly in the Power BI. So it's for the business users only one product or one solution. They don't need to think about if it's Powerapps or if it's Power BI. Like you see here, I have like a bookmark button that opens it up and close it down. So you can like use your space to the analytics and also gives them the opportunity to get some change. So the first example is like the products. The needs of this is really common because often you make like reports for a department that wants to like filter only these products or this users is only going to see this kind of things in the report, or you want to like set, okay, what should I focus on? Should I focus on this product or should I focus on another product? And then give some other users only access to the focusing product, for example. And this is a easy thing to do. If you look at the right side here, PA tag is the table that's connected to the Powerapps, and DIM product is the main product table that also is connected to Powerapps, but you don't change it there. You just pick up the Power BI product ID to make sure you have the right connection between the tables. And the app I made here, I made it a little bit small because I want to show how you can seamlessly put it in a Power BI. A little bit simple. I had some network issue today, but I'm going to show you the app anyway. But the picture here shows you that you click on a button and then you came to the other side, and you can choose a year, add like all the products for that year, and then you can tag products with 1 to 3 priority. So let me see. I'm going to change my screen now so you can see the presentation. Sorry for that. So this is the report, like I showed you in the presentation. You can click on the button and then you get the app open. You can click on tagged, add, choose a year if it's something added for. Maybe need some updates. So then you can see Chocolatey has 1, Yum Yum has 2. Not that creative, the product name, but, and then you just have like a filter and choose from to only see that kind of products. Then the people that only have like access to the tag 2 can only see these 2 types of products or stores or anything else. And that's you can just like do it in a Excel sheet, but when you like make an app to get control of, okay, the users need to fill out all the products in that year, so you can like enforce that all the products is coming up, and you can like make them choose between set values and give them some information if they write something wrong or like just, or if they do something right, like success. And now, like I said a little bit earlier, it was Azure SQL. So when I change it, I can update it right away. Yeah, so that's pretty nice. So this is like one of the simple ones, and really appreciated by business users, because they fix a lot of problems for them to like take control of the data they own and want to see. So if I go to the next example is comments. So often comments is like the mostly asked for input from users. And when you like open up for it, they want comments on everything. So you can make your data model pretty messy with it. So ensure the users to only use the comments they need, not nice to have. So I have only in my demo and only added like a input, but you can also like make a button to change your previous comments and edit them. You can put some functionality that people can respond to the comments. Like, okay, have anyone like understand why the sales has fallen so low? So someone can go in there and like comment on that. So you get like the information where it's needed. And you can also connect it to campaigns data, for example, if you have like a main system for that, and then make the connection to know when you did the campaign and what effect has it, or is it informational input you need in the same place that you see your data. So I think it's the communication part. People has used it a lot to like go through it together, write down, and then don't need to like check your notebook if it was something about it there. So I'm going to show you how I like combine this Power App with Power BI. This is wrong. So I have set a set of comments. You can always look here, is no comment. So in the 1st of April, and I can set it on products. So usually I will also like connect it to, okay, is it a comment about cost? Is a comment about the earn? Or is it a comment about volume? So I made it pretty easy, but you can like connect it to many points of data in your solution, but think it through to make it go smoothly. So I'm going to comment on rainbow. Then I just got to refresh. I hope we get through this one. Many tests. So you can easily, you can easily see the comments here. In the data, you can, sorry, there it is. You can also, since it's connected to the product, you know, the only comments on the product is going to show up. So when it like the sales come up, you can see, for example, okay, the campaign started. Yeah, the campaign has a short ending, or a comment to like a colleague. So that's up to you how many components and columns or information you have in your comments. So you can have really much fun with this, and I think the business user is going to appreciate it, but yeah, so that's a nice way. The data model is not that complicated. It's just a table with comments that's connect to the date and DIM product. And it's, yeah, really easy to do actually. So, okay, next one. So then it's a more like, you can say you need more experience with Power BI and Powerapps to do. It's sales scenarios or anything scenarios. So my example is going to like take the last year's sales and then use the input from Powerapps to like show growth or decreasing in price, cost, volume. And it can make business user like use it to think through what the goals for next year are. If the cost increase, how much volume must we have to earn the same? And I think, if you set it up right, you can get a lot more uses of the data. So in this example, I have like a sim scenario dimension because I want the users to have the opportunity to like make their own scenarios and then like name it, pass it to a year, and then they can fill out like how much price is going up on chocolate, how much price is going up on Yum Yum, which kind of volume increases, and so on. And then they can also, when you have the dimension, you can also see the scenarios side by side. I haven't done it in the Power BI now, but you have the opportunity to do that. And you can have like a high expectation, low expectation, or in between. So I just set up an example by changing that. I have changed, cost changed, and have like last year scenario this year. I can also change between volume, costs, and see how it's doing this year, how the scenario has been doing, and last year. And then you can like set up multiple KPIs to like show, okay, if we have so much cost in the different products, you can see overall it's cost change in almost 10% and earn is down 5%. So by like making input and then calculate it the right way in Power BI, you can like make it more fascinating for the users and more interactive. I wouldn't show you more about this app, but I have like some internet issues, some security issues, so I can comment on scenarios in like the Power Apps, but I can't do it here. You can look at it. So like you see, it's easy for the users to just go here and put some number in and select save, and then they can just update it and get it right away. So it's more like a workplace, not just go and look place. So I think it's really like fascinating. This is every table is very simple. Like I showed you before, it's almost only one table for each example, but it gives a lot more like value to the solutions and the data you already have. just be careful about the comment scenario when the business user wants comments on everything, and yeah, make sure that you secure it the right way. One. No. Is it any questions?
No, nothing's popped up in the chat.
So. Yeah. So my best takeaway is to explore how to make simple Powerapps, so the users can take more interact with the data, and that you can use it to make it more valuable, make it more useful to the business user, and they can do something about it or use it to planning and so on. This is the most needed apps I have made in the Power BI Powerapps combination area. So it's can be used to many stuff. Tags has been used for role level security, and comments is used on various levels of commenting the data, all to the date or to the month for monthly reporting. Scenarios is mostly used for sales data. What is going to happen if we increase this one, or if we see the market is going down, or if we are going to have so much cost, we have to get the prices up, or how much price can we take. So it's a lot of cool stuff you can make in this area with Powerapps and Power BI, actually. So yeah, I don't think I have so much more to show, but if someone has some questions or want me to go deeper in the Powerapps, so I can talk about that.